Don't worry about that. Anyways. Now let's go and press any you like. Since this is for like a video sort, we're just gonna use our iPads thing because it's most likely like that. Now, you could create your own background, but if you're not good at those, just follow me. I'm gonna go as slow as I can, so if I'm going too fast, I'm very sorry. See? I'm just gonna make a simple background with some, and it's just just some hills and simple stuff. You know, like, you could do anything, make the color darker, make the color lighter, do what you'd like. How did I just do that? Anyway. Once you're done with your background, you can group everything. Now, next, just go here. Since this is a search bar, go to brush and select line tool. Line tool is very useful for this stuff, so we're going to use this. And to add aesthetics, we're going to do that later, but just find your size. Look at the circle and see if it's right. Now just hold it and make it as long as you'd like. Now that's not the right color. Where'd that come from? Oh, anyways. Now, create your search bar. I know I have premium and you're worried, but it's free, so don't worry. If it has a circle on it, that means it's premium. But I'm doing this the premium free way so everyone can follow. It's not going to be fair if people without the premium can't do this. Boom. Done. You can press the done button or switch through tools. Make it as straight as you can. See, now it's straight. Now to add the stuff that you need, just put it where it's supposed to be. And then, I'm gonna show this to you. So first, just go on another layer. You could use the line tool again, or you could just draw it yourself. Since I want to make this look like an actual website, I'm gonna use the line tool and the circle tool for the little search, for the little magnifying glass, if you know what I mean. Now just erase the spots that are next to extra spots that are there. Don't worry about that. Anyways, now we're good. You could also, if you want, I made a big one, so you could screenshot it and put it on your tab if you're too lazy to. Make sure to remove the background. It's on the screen right now. Now, before we group it, we need to add detail. If you want this to be very simple, you don't have to do what I'm doing. This is why I did it on a separate layer. Just use the line tool, do this, just fill it in, and you could lower the opacity. Or you could make this under, like that. Prefer it on top, it's fine. Do what you'd like. But I like it on the bottom. So, you have your text. Now, here's the hard part. Coming up with a name. Make sure all of these are on different layers because you don't want to get it mixed up. Now, in order to get your font. People don't have Porky, which they really want, so follow what I'm doing. Press font and press the plus button. Go to 101 actually, free fonts. Actually 1001, I don't know why I keep getting that mixed up. And then, or you can go to that font, because they both have. I just prefer this website. Now, just search up Porky. See? So right there on the bottom. So this is your moment. You were waiting for it, and now you have it. They also have a heavy version, which can also come in handy one day. So thanks to me. Now you could just press the X button and move on. So I'm gonna make this pretty simple, no stroke. Just come up with a name. Here's the show. I forgot what it's called, but I really love it. We're gonna make PNGs for this too, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's go and make a name. Totally. I came up with a name called 𝓶𝓲𝓷𝓷𝓪. I'm pretty impressed how I came up with that very quickly. But if you want different fonts, you can go download them on that font or 1001 fonts. Remember, it doesn't actually just have 1001 font. That's just a name. Now, do what you'd like with it. Make sure to add border if you can't see it. And boom. Just press this button on a blank or regular layer to make it a normal layer. Make sure to press OK, and then you're good. Get this color and go on top. Press this arrow thing, which is a clipping layer. A clipping layer is something that makes the layer never go out of the layer under it. If you know what I mean, I'll explain it to you like a 5-year-old. So, this is a clipping layer. A clipping layer is something where it's very useful for lots of stuff. You don't have to manually erase it because it's not perfect. And it will just stay on or in that layer, so it doesn't go out. If you never knew this was a thing, and you never touched any of it, you were missing out. Now, back to the video. Now, just get a slightly darker color. Just get the line tool, and press the clipping layer. Make it as deep or as thin as you want, but now just move it to where you want it to be. Boom. Now just color. Do not pass the line, obviously. And then just lower the opacity. If you're too lazy, you don't have to do this. But I'm just gonna make a quick logo. This is my logo, so if you want to make one, please try to make your own. Because I don't want people to make, and please come up with a different name. Because I don't want people to say I was copying you or you was copying me. So please come up with a different name and a different logo. Because I don't want you or me to get in trouble. Okay, now I'm done with my logo. Or maybe just one more touch. Okay, now I'm done. Actually, one more. No, I'm done. So now you're done with your logo. Make sure these are different layers because you could do amazing animations for later. Now, for the text. We'll do that in a light motion. Now, I'll show you a tutorial in a light motion, so just save everything we did. Now, go on to a light motion, or if you don't have it yet, please download it, because it's a very amazing animating app. And my very favorite subs or /fans really want to know, but this is the app, a light motion. Now, there better not be any begging, because you need to see the video. Now, just do the same size that your thing was on, and put 4K. But if you don't have enough storage, just put the regular thing. Now press create from scratch. Make sure your background is white, and just import everything you need. Now, 𝓶𝓷𝓷𝓪. This is a smart thing to do, because if this is a solid color, you could just cover the light motion thing, and make sure no thing overlaps or goes under there, because now you're just gonna have to get out and people will see it, but no more. So make sure this doesn't go under, or otherwise you can't do it. Now, don't worry about that. I'll just cover that because it's spoilers anyways. So, now we're gonna have to go in. Make sure this could be, this can be very long if you need it to. You could edit this and make this, or you could, yeah, you can make this an element. So first, just hold on one very long, and then just tap on the others. Group it and press the group, press save to elements. Ungroup it because we don't need it in a group because it's just 3 layers and it's not that complicated. Now, here's a nice, famous transition. I'm gonna make this one very long because it's a nice tip for the bounce ones. If you make it too fast, it will just look weird and it looks like it was glitching. So let's not do that with the bounce. Now, slightly make it go down. And press this graph looking thing. Press this thing that says try, but if you have premium, it won't say that because, you know, you're premium. Anyways, now just press this wobbly looking thing, and then boom. Now you have your bouncy transition. To make it even better, we're gonna go search up fade in/out. We don't need the out because it's not gonna be. And you see, you can make it as short or as long as you'd like. Don't make it too long because you won't see the amazing transition. 50 is good already. I'll make the search bar go up slowly. Oh wait, sorry, wrong way. And I almost forgot to tell you that make sure your stuff, you put these keyframes. Let me show you so this can help you. Press these keyframes and make them as long or short distance as you'd like. You could edit them instead of doing it all over again. If you long hold one, you'll be able to move it, like this. But we don't need to move it because this is a tutorial. Go, and these are one of my favorite graphs. Yellow inspired me to do this. If you don't know who Yellow is, you must subscribe to her. She makes the most amazing gacha content, along with 𝓶𝓲𝓷𝓷𝓪, or even, I forgot. Like the Red Fox, she's amazing. All of them are amazing. So if you haven't subscribed to them yet, you must. Now, you could put the graph before you do it, so it won't be confusing. Or maybe that is confusing for people. Now let's do this, and now let's make it go up. See? Now let's do the same thing with the transitions. Now just remove this because we don't need it, and boom, done. Looks very cool, right? And here's a good thing. We need to make this one very long, because we could be talking for a long time. So I don't actually really long talk, so I don't think I'm gonna make it too long. Now you don't have to add another one, because we're gonna make this go up and down like in my videos. Now go to the end and put a keyframe there. Go down. Don't go too down, because you don't want it to overlap the thing. Now just add any graph that loops. Press this. You could either make it bouncy, or you can make it smooth without any bounces. Make sure you find the right speed and you love it. Now let's see it. If you found the perfect speed, it's good. Just drag the yellow circle so you can make it longer or shorter. See, looks very good so far, right? You could have kept the thing on a different layer so you can make it smooth, but we're not doing that. Because I don't want to go too overboard on a light motion tutorial. Now, if you want the same graph, go to the same moving element you used, then press these 3 dots. Press copy curve, then paste it onto here. Now, if you want it to be slightly different, you could slightly change the curve, or you could just do this, and boom. Now, if you don't want to do this again, you could group it and save it to my elements. you could go to your elements and it will be right there. You could delete elements later. Now, you could just ungroup it, because this is for something. Since this is for a video, I will show you how to do this on a different one. Press create from scratch, blah blah blah. Now, go to your elements and save, and put the one you animated. Press convert to group and ungroup it. Now you will see your animation still here and saved. So, now you see your beautiful die. Since I'll be using this for a video later, you could also do the same text if you want. Now, in order to make it look like it's texting, you don't have to manually just keep. Here's a good example. Time it where you want and say, and put here. Make sure to be big enough for people to read. Now, here's a good thing about this. But here's a very advanced thing to try first. Now, press the search bar. If you didn't know what it did, just press these two squares, and then press this moving search bar. Now, your text will follow the search bar, so you don't have to manually do it. Now, just put any text you need. Now, find any font, or you could search it up if it's there. I'll be using barely bold, because I like how it looks. If it does this, just tap. And it really matches the theme, doesn't it? Now, in order to make it pop up, you could change the color first, and then go to Effects, go to, and search up Text Progress. You could favorite it, so you could save it for later. Press Type In. If you want it to be like a real one, if you want it to be like an actual text, make the cursor blink. If you don't want it to be so fast, just go to the effect and press end. Now just move it in a random place, then press undo. Now you can make it as long as you want. Make the layer as long as you want. Now, oh well. Anyways, looks like I was right. Now just place your keyframes. Oops. And keep scrolling until you reach 0. You don't need any crafts for this. Now look at your beautiful text bar.